guys, Fire here, bringing you another board game review. This time we're checking out World Wonders. This game is developed by Z Mendez and published by Arcane Wonders, and has quickly become my favorite polyomino tile-laying board game. What is a polyomino tile-laying board game? It's a game where you get pieces like this that are kind of like a little bit of a Tetris puzzle. In this game, you're going to be spending gold that you accumulate every round, and you will buy tiles to then place on your board over here. You place tiles connecting on initial road sources, and then quickly spread throughout your maps. And while you're playing this game, you're going to get opportunities to build a lot of different things. In this case, the game's going to present you opportunities to build these World Wonder cards. And the game features a ton of these cards that the game then accompanies with some very beautiful and ornate wooden miniatures that I have to say are some very high quality pieces that are very well done. I mean, Stonehenge here looks exactly like Stonehenge. Machu Picchu stands out above all the rest, and even the aqueducts down to the Great Wall of China. Yes, some pieces are a little more detailed than others, where you get some that have, actual painting on them. None of these are like stickered. They're all screen printed on the wooden player pieces, and they're done really well. Down to even the way the track system and everything works, all the components that are pieces in the game outside of, your little gold loan tokens that you can do are all wood components that are extremely well detailed and well made. Outside of everything else, you have basic cardstock boards for the game. Cards are pretty standard for me. I really like the artwork on them. Getting between different cards like endgame victory points where the first and second player will score extra points at the end of the game, but like just some really ornate artwork on these cards. Sorry, I got them sleeved, so there might be a little glare. Are all really nice and well done. Now, there's three types of cards in the game. You're going to have these monument cards. You're going to have these achievement style cards. And then the other set of cards that you may or may not use too much in the game are going to be cards that are made for like the single player component. So there can be a type of autonomy in the game, which is also what these pieces up here get used for. But you won't really use those unless you're just playing a single player basis. Now, the game features gameplay for up to 5 players, so you'll got your 5 unique color boards to choose from. And one thing that I do really like is all of the different maps you can choose from all have one side that's the same for every player. Or if you want to change things up, every player can go with a unique individual side. So it's a whole different layout experience as you're kind of building your city and the various world wonders as you go throughout the game. Now, one part of the components I didn't really highlight yet, you do have like your cool player pieces that are really neatly done. And then the other piece of the component for the puzzle is going to be kind of the market board here, where you'll have the various tiles that you can purchase. You can also purchase roads that get laid out in your city, which is what you have to build off of, or little towers, or even the right to have first or second player status. Player turn order resets only based when somebody buys a position and doesn't just turn either clockwise or counterclockwise or based on any other figures, as well as here's some of the other cool components in World Wonders. For me, I think this is a really fun and fantastic game, like just all the unique components and just the massive depths to the strategic standpoint of how you can play really stand out. And, knowing that I might be going toward certain World Wonder categories that other players may or may not be going for, but that kind of competitive nature that the game kind of builds out along the way as you try to build these cool structures, some that you've heard of and others that you might not have heard of, like the Great Pyramids, like to take up 3 very complex spaces. And along those bases, you have to meet specific land requirements, whether they have to span water or be on either one, and then needing to be next to like certain colored types with tiles. As you buy those polyomino tiles, you'll end up earning your like different types of I guess, goods that you can get, which will inherently add even more stuff along the way for you to have different purchase power and meet monumental requirements. And overall, it's a pretty fun game. Strategic wise, I think it's a very easy game to pick up and learn, but can be very complex in how you get into the end game and try to meet the different components within the game. But it's something that isn't overly overwhelming, and it's very easy to kind of delve into along the way while you're playing, and I think is a pretty good fit. If you like games like Baron Park, if you ever had an opportunity to play that game, or I've heard some people play Planet Unknown. I think that's the one that has the Lazy Susan polyomino style game. If you like either of those, World Wonders end up being a really great fit for you to add to your game collection. Now, World Wonders comes in at a price of $50 and is currently available on Arcane Wonders website. I've got a link down below in the description if you wanted to check it out. If you do want me to cover any other board games on the channel, please let me know. Or if you happen to make, publish, or self-develop any type of board games and would love to see me feature your game on the channel, please let me know down below in the comments. Outside of that, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time.